want to make or crochet finishing edging on a crochet project, 1, for decorative purposes, and 2, for reinforcement of the last stitches of the project. Since the stitches at the edge are the ones that are prone to a lot of friction and rubbing. If the edging gets damaged, the stitches can easily be repaired, but not if the stitches involved are main part of the project. Attach the yarn on the underarm part of the shrug so that it is less obvious. Start making a single crochet. Then I'm going to make chain 2 single crochet. So start with chain 2, and single crochet. So skip that space already and that space, and single crochet on the next stitch. I'm just laying the work right here so that you can see what I'm doing. It's a little bit awkward for me to work the crochet project like this, but for teaching purposes, I will do this like this. So chain 2, and single crochet on the next space. There is no consistent rule when doing the finishing stitches. The goal is to level the edging stitches into a straight line instead of an up and down pattern. For now, I'm using chain 2 single crochet. Chain 2, single crochet on whichever stitch that will produce a straight edge. I want it flat, not roughly, so that's the goal. Since I'm so close to where I started, I just make a chain one and attach it on the same space where I began the stitch. Then I'm going to pull this tail of yarn and pull it through the loop. Then I'm gonna do a second round of finishing stitch. Crochet over the yarn tail as you do the second round of finishing stitches of the edging. Again, there is no fast rule of how many single crochet to put on each spaces. The main goal is to tighten and reinforce the edge of the armhole. So at the end of the round, then just slip stitch on the beginning single crochet and fasten off, leaving a 10 to 12-inch tail. So we have one tail to hide here because the other one was already hidden. So that's the way it looks. And you are going to do the same thing to the other side of the armhole. We will hide the yarn tail on the wrong side of the project using a tapestry needle. Get the end of the yarn wet so that it can go through the needle without splitting. So now we are going to just work this tail of the yarn on the dense stitches of the single crochet stitches. So right there, just wave it in underneath. And do not pull too tight. You just want the tail hidden, but not pulling the stitches tight. So you get the idea. This is just to give you idea on how I do it. And I can cut it at this point, but I'm gonna coil it around on a strand of yarn here so that it doesn't get easily pulled out of hiding. And I'm going to break the yarn at this point. So I'm gonna cut it right there. Do the same to the other side, exactly the same way you do this one. This is the end of this video tutorials of flower and leaf circular shrug, and I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an enjoyable fall, winter, and spring wearing what you made out of this pattern.